Pole Position was a major commercial success in arcades. After becoming the highest grossing arcade game of 1982 in Japan, it went on to become the most popular coin-operated arcade video game internationally in 1983 and probably kicked off the arcade racing craze. I understand that this is a very memorable game for many of us Commodore 64 gamers, and right from the off, I'll admit, I didn't play this game until around 1986, when my brother got the US Gold Collection 2, and this was part of that compilation. And what a mighty fine compilation that was, by the way. You first start the game and begin the compulsory qualifying lap. This is valuable since it gives you the chance to get a feel for the circuit, but also gaining fastest lap time will see you start from the front of the grid in pole position for the main race. To obtain this, you will need a lap faster than 58.5 seconds. Lower grid placings mean less of a bonus, and also an understandably tougher battle to fight your way to the front of the race. The main race itself is 75 seconds long in total, and if you fail to get round the track in that time, then the game will be over. Succeed, however, and extra time will be added on. The number of laps of the race is optional, but every race has a checkered flag at its end. The name of this game also reminds me of the 1984 cartoon with the same name. I remember this was a really catchy intro back in the day. I'm not sure if any of you remember this at all, but maybe it's unlocking some 80s nostalgia. The racing itself has nice clear graphics of the cars and also the tracks themselves, with the controls being straightforward, left and right to steer and forward to accelerate. You also change gears by hitting the fire button and pulling back on the joystick to brake. I like the backgrounds too, even if they are a little basic. But, as you'll see in the distance, there are 4 Mount Fujis. Awesome. Other drivers in the race are both an obstacle and a chance to score points when passed. Off-track signposts can also wreck the car, although you do have an unlimited supply of cars to call on within the allotted time. This was neutered in another game I absolutely love for the Commodore 64, Pit Stop 2, which I'll link through at the end titles of this video. Another superb racer where your tyres literally blow up if they take too much of a battering. Great fun. However, in pole position, driving off the track will just slow down your car considerably and cause you to lose valuable time, as will taking the corners too fast, which makes you skid off the road, and should you crash, then your car will explode into a crescendo of flame. Bear in mind that if you tootle around the course at 150, you won't complete it in time to qualify for the main race. But when you gear up, then slamming into the back of another racer at 250 or slowing off the track on a tight curve is not going to be good for your health. Sound-wise, however, the car noise adds a decent amount of atmosphere to the game, and you'll soon get the hang of changing gears, overtaking, cutting corners, hugging the inside lane, and selecting your position to make the most of the layout of the 3 tracks. Or maybe not. The feeling of movement is enhanced by the signs which change size and position as they approach, and there's a genuine effect of speed in this game, and it's always a nice feeling to take the checkered flag. A surefire classic for the Commodore 64, and definitely one for racing game fans. The good news for those who love this game is the fact it was also followed up in 1989 by Mindscape with Pole Position 2, another decent racer, but definitely another video for another day. Thanks for watching, guys. What did you think of Pole Position for the Commodore 64? Was this your favourite racer, or was you more of a fan of Pit Stop 2? Let me know in the comments section, and please don't forget to give this video a little like, as it really does help the channel. Also, if you're enjoying the nostalgia, then maybe consider subscribing to the channel and following me on this epic trip down memory lane. With plenty more games on the channel playlist and more coming regularly, it would be great for you to join me on this nostalgia trip, revisiting classic games just like this. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, bye for now.